bottom of the park, the southern end. The Pope, he is making his way that way. He had started around 70th or so at Strawberry Fields area, and look at the crowds, the adoring crowds, the 80,000 lucky ones who got their ticket to come in and see the Pope. And it's interesting to listen to the people who have been commenting. Lou has found people of all faiths, of all stripes, all different kinds of reasons to witness history, to affirm their faith, to just be a part of something special, Father.
And a couple of them have mentioned, how proud and how happy they are to be Catholic. And I think that the Holy Father brings that back into the lives, to the hearts, to the minds of faithful people who, for one reason or another, on lots of reasons, perhaps, when they might have felt a little bit isolated from that faith, that connection of church. But Pope Francis, the man of the people, is really, truly bringing them back to that faith, to that understanding of who they are, and to be happy and proud that Catholic, after all that's happened in the Catholic Church.
And he's actually made some initiative in that regard, and maybe reaching out to some folks that may have become frustrated with the church. Just recently, he talked about annulments and how he was going to try to make the process a little easier for people that were trying to seek annulments, because he just doesn't want it. He doesn't. It feels as though he doesn't want to give anyone any reason to leave or to lose faith. He wants to just, even if you're not perfect, which none of us are,
right, he
says, that's fine. And you don't have to leave the church, because none of us are perfect.
And I think that as a parish priest, you can honestly say there's real human beings that are coming and sitting with you with real problems and real concerns, marriage problems being one of them. And I think that the Holy Father is saying there are real human beings coming to office, and it's not just about paperwork and moving things along in a particular fashion, but it's a real human being, a real person with real troubles, real struggles, real lives.
There's not one rule book for that, correct?
And there's not, and there isn't. And we have to hear the story, and I think that's what he's doing.
How about his words at Our Lady Queen of Angels School? He told the children, life's not easy. There are obstacles. There are illnesses. He said, keep dreaming. He once again quoted Martin Luther King, the Reverend Martin Luther King, we should point out, right? He talked about inspiring them and living the dream and seeking the dream. And you got to feel that right now, that's what these people are receiving from him in terms of the message.
Absolutely. It's a dream for them to be meeting the Pope and seeing the Pope.
Okay, I think they're making their way towards the end of the park there, where Lou Young has been stationed. Lou, do you see the white Jeep?
People see the pontiff and begin to cheer, and
you know how it is with the cameras, but the signal going out right there. But at the moment, the signal with the Pope is still crystal clear, and you can see him coming toward the southern end of Central Park and Central Park South. Familiar with the park? This is not too far from Tavern on the Green. Do we have Lou again?